Welcome back.
Thank you, glad to be here.
How was your experience with Autumn?
Autumn is incredible. She was so helpful, and I feel like I learned a lot over the time that I'd spent with her.
So do you think you've transitioned to 9mm completely, or?
I think so, I hope so.
Good, good, excellent. Well, what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna have you shoot a group on the top circle of this target, and then we're gonna jump into the next skill.
Okay, sounds great.
All right,
let's do it.
All right, good job. I love what I'm seeing here. I know your first one was probably like, whoa, I'm back on the range again, right? Yep. And then your next four are like all on top of each other. And then you had one that you dumped a little bit low, that classic shot anticipation that we know, that we feel. But I feel this is an absolute wonderful starting place that I want to talk about a skill that's going to be very important for you for self-defense, personal protection, and that sort of thing. And it's called the press out. And basically, regardless of how you carry, whether it's in a purse or a holster, this is an important skill to practice because this is where the gun will be when you may need to shoot. And this is a very realistic distance. And basically, I am clear. You're gonna start from this position with the gun pointed downrange, aimed at the general vicinity of your target. You're watching your target, and as soon as you feel that you need to shoot, you press out and pull the trigger quickly. You don't have to worry about having that pinpoint, beautiful accuracy. This is, someone is coming at you, you need to be able to stop the threat. And this is a great drill to practice that.
Okay.
We're gonna practice it with dry fire a couple times. Are you ready? Go. Okay, put the gun down for a second. All right, this is your target. Hold your hands out. Pull your gun in like this. Go fast. No, that's not fast. Punch me. Come on, faster, you got it. Faster. That's what I want. I want fast. I want it like you actually punching, like, think of your gun as your tool. This is how you're gonna stop that threat, okay? So smooth is good. I want fast.
Okay.
All right, let's try that a couple more times in dry fire. Go, punch it. Good, go. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. That was perfect. Do you see how it feels?
Yeah.
The trigger control was excellent too. I mean, that gun didn't dip at all. It was awesome. All right, so let's load it up. We're gonna start at that ready position. I just want you to take one shot, okay?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Stand by, go. All right, where are you? Oh, you're aiming at the top one. I even want you to aim at the bottom one. That was an amazing shot. That was awesome.
Awesome.
Aim at the big blue part, because we want our target to be really big. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Stand by, go. Just the way Jasmine is walking onto the range, I can see right off the bat that this is gonna be a great session. She's totally in a different place than she was when I first met her, and it's so exciting to see. So one thing that I'm noticing is that you're down here and you're aggressive, and then you're coming up for your stance to shoot. This is your power stance. Keep it down low.
Yeah.
And this is where you're gonna be aggressive and you're gonna be able to control everything.
Okay.
So don't resist the temptation to come up.
To do squats, okay.
Yes, exactly, exactly. Now we're gonna introduce something that's called a controlled pair.
Okay.
So this is where we're gonna take 2 shots at the same target.
Okay.
And so you're gonna press out and shoot 2. We want you to see sight picture on every single shot that you make. As soon as those sights lift, as soon as they come back down again, that's when you squeeze the trigger.
Okay.
So go ahead and load them up. Go.
It definitely was a little frustrating at the beginning because you don't have the time to set up and make it that perfect shot. With speed, you just have to go and you have to trust your instincts and you have to do the best you can. But sometimes that's what you have to work with.
You're doing awesome.
Cool.
Now, I know you've talked with Natalie about different concealed carry options out there.
Yeah.
And I have set you up with a holster today that I think will work for this scenario.
Okay.
But concealed carry is a journey, okay? It's a very personal thing. You know, I can make recommendations, Natalie can make recommendations, the world can make recommendations, but at the end of the day, it's what you're comfortable with. So try this out, see how you like it, and really get a good feel for it. But we're gonna actually draw the holster today. I want you to come around here and look at me this way.
Okay.
So basically, you're gonna come up, get a really good grip on the gun, extend to this position, like the press out, and then press out onto the target. So we're gonna go through that a couple times, and go. Good. You wanna do it with some bullets this time?
Yeah.
All right. And holster. Are you ready? Stand by. Go. I think that everything that we're seeing on the range is totally gonna translate to Jasmine in real life, in the way that she walks, the way that she carries herself. There's nothing meek about her. There's nothing hesitant. She carries herself in a way that is so inspiring, and that confidence that she has with a firearm, her gun handling skills are absolutely amazing, and I am so excited about it. Good job, good job. All right, now, gonna add one more thing in there. This time we're gonna do control pairs from the draw.
Okay.
But when you're done, keep the gun out, or if you're gonna bring it in, be very, very aware and be ready to go to shoot again. Don't be so quick to holster. It's not a race to get back.
Okay.
Okay? Go. All right, what was the problem with that one?
My grip.
There you go, you got it. All right, holster again.
So training with a holster was a different experience, something that I would have to get used to if this is my choice, but it's good practice to draw the gun from a position that's not in your hands already, because in real life, you're not walking around with a gun in your hands.
Go.
So Julie seemed really positive about my improvement, which is really exciting and really refreshing to hear. It's really enjoyable to just get out there and watch yourself improve and watch yourself progress.
This is great. Go ahead and bench it. So this is a great target. This tells me so much that you're ready for your CHL test. I can tell just from the first session that we had to now, and I can't wait to see where you're gonna be at the end when we all catch up. It's gonna be, you're night and day different as a shooter.
Well, thank you.
I'm very, very impressed.
Well, thank you.
All right, so practice the skills we've worked on. Good luck with that test.
Thank you.
And the next time I see you, you'll be like official.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to catch up with everything.
It's exciting. Can't wait.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure. You did great.
So today we're at ETTS here in Waxahachie, Texas, and today is the girls' first chance to do kind of a little mini match before their big match at Area 5. So we've put together a lot of challenges for them today. It was a lot of steel, which they haven't done very much of. It's a lot of really long courses. So here we're really challenging them, their stamina, their strength, things like that. Shooters, stand by.
Today was much more difficult than it has been in past training days. We were shooting on steel targets that were fairly small, so it really challenged us to shoot as accurately as possible.
When you shoot steel, it's definitely going to show you what things you need to work on and what things you're doing well. Because it's a simple hit or miss, you don't have any kind of forgiveness. So if you pull just a little bit off target, you're going to miss it. You won't get that hit. All right, let's go ahead and unload, show clear. It's just really hard thing to do sometimes. Squeeze. Excellent. All right, let's go ahead and unload, show clear, and holster. You both did an excellent job working your plans. You made sure that you shot the targets you could see, and you had a good idea of what you were shooting and when you needed to shoot it.
Okay.
So for first stage, you guys both did awesome. I want high fives.
We got the nervousness out.
Yay!
Yeah.
Shall we go to the next stage?
Absolutely.
Squeeze. There.
Today was a lot harder just because it was a lot longer of set.
Aim a little higher.
I knew today was gonna be a little bit more work and a little less play.
And squeeze, pull all the way through. Don't stop, don't jerk. Pull all the way through. Hold or shoot. All right, go ahead and load, show clear. Clear, slide, hammer, and holster. Second stage, there's improvement, woo!
I feel so frustrated.
What feels frustrating?
I just feel like I am doing everything right, but not hitting the target.
This can be a frustrating part of shooting. You know, sometimes you feel like you're doing everything right and it's just not going quite your way. So one of the great things that you can do at a lot of matches is they'll have safe areas. And so one of the things I think maybe we should both do before we go to the third stage is go to the safe area and actually dry fire the pistols a little bit, because sometimes when you feel like you're doing everything right, you forget some little small steps, and while it feels right, it may not be right. right? So you guys are doing good. I want you to make sure you keep that positive attitude because this is still fun.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and go to the dry fire area and let's do a little kind of mid-match practice just to make sure that we're staying with those fundamentals of grip, in stance, and trigger control.
Okay.
All right, ladies, we can do this. Come on.
Erin, I'm so glad to see you.
Hi, it's great to see you again.
Yeah, you too. You've had a big summer.
I think I bit off a lot this summer.
You did. How are you feeling? How's it going?
I feel good.
Yeah.
I think I've learned so much. It's crazy to think that this hasn't really been that long of a time, but I've learned so much.
Now we're down to the place where you're almost there. Like,
yes.
We're about to do this thing.
We are.
So we got to gear up. So I wanted to walk you through some of what you're going to be using when you're out there in the field. First and foremost, I can't tell you how important a good pair of hunting boots is. You know, you want to protect from a lot of things, whether it's just mud or maybe it's, you know, insects or some brush that may cut up your legs, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah. And then in addition, you're definitely going to want a good pair of socks. You don't want to have a blister when you're having to walk miles and miles in the field, right? Next is your camo. And I am so stoked about this camo because it is from a company called Prois.
Okay.
And they are a women's only line. What I love about this particular line is that they cut it for our bodies. We're not swimming in the camo like we're wearing our dad's or, you know, our boyfriend's camo, you know what I mean? So this is a great one. I love this because we're gonna be in the hot Texas heat even at night, right?
Yeah.
So this is really gonna protect you with the good long sleeves. But it's also, as you can feel, really breathable and really airy.
This is my first camo. This is like a moment for me.
I know, are you excited?
Yeah.
Moving on, we've got some other hardware that really, really impacts the success of your hunt, namely Leupold binoculars. And I happen to have a fun little thing to show you. They specially monogrammed this just for you.
Oh, I love that. This
So
is just for me.
it's pretty special.
Yeah.
Maddie has a version too. So you've got matching binoculars.
I can't wait to surprise her with these.
I hope she's gonna be as excited as you are about them.
Awesome.
This is great. So they also sent you this great brand new product.
Oh, wow.
That they have put out. So you just tuck your binoculars right in there and you're good to go.
Great.
Kind of looks like a baby Bjorn, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it reminds me of like my fishing vests and stuff. It's funny how they all play off each other.
These are gonna work great in the day, of course, but they're not gonna work very well at night.
Right.
So you're gonna need some night vision, which we have got here for you. We've got a pretty cool rig. You need this for nocturnal animals like hogs, right?
Sure.
In addition to your night vision, you're going to need a rangefinder. This is really, really convenient. You'll bring it up to your eye, focus on anything you want to get a distance for, and then tap that front button and you'll see a number right there in the screen in red.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so that shows you what distance you're looking at for the hogs.
Yeah.
And that way you can really dial in your shot. Again, more successful, hopefully a one-shot kill.
Right. Awesome.
Great. So we know that hogs don't have great vision, but they do have great hearing and a really solid sense of smell. So you gotta eliminate one of those factors, and you can do that with this little package here, which will eliminate the odors, and you can get a lot closer and again, have a higher likelihood of a successful hunt.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be really useful for you.
Oh, wow. This is like shampoo, conditioner, body wash, loofah.
Even a loofah, they've thought of everything. And last but not least, once you do have a successful hunt with all of this gear, you're also going to be cleaning your hog. So what you'll need for that, of course, is a good hunting knife.
Okay.
That's it, you're ready. How are you feeling?
I feel ready. It's kind of crazy. This is a huge kind of monumental undertaking, but I think we're ready.
It is a very big deal, and I'm so proud of everything you've done and how far you've come this summer, because I know it's gonna, you know, ups and downs and a lot of training, and it's been a big deal for you.
Absolutely, but I'm looking forward to it. So.
Cool.
Seeing Natalie and Anna today was like seeing two brand new people I'd never met before. When I first met them 2 weeks ago, they had never even drawn from the holster. Today, they were comfortable drawing, they were comfortable reloading, they moved safely through the entire course of fire. These girls have improved 200% since I saw them last. Shooters, stand by.
So there was a lot of elements of fatigue today. I don't think I was quite prepared for how much toll it would take on us, but I think that in some areas we're really improving.
By the time I got got to the last round, I felt a lot better, a lot more confident. I felt more okay just relaxing and slowly pulling the trigger and really focusing on the target.
So for the last stage, one of the biggest challenges that faced the girls is I didn't do any coaching. In all shooting organizations, at sanctioned matches, the ROs will not coach you. So if you forget a target or if you're having trouble hitting, they're not gonna tell you where to aim or to go back. So during the last stage, I made sure that I stayed completely silent so that the girls really had to work through everything they were doing by themselves. All right, unload, show, clear, clear, slide, hammer, holster.
I'm looking forward to Area 5. If it's anything like this, I think I'll be okay, but hopefully it'll be a little bit less difficult of courses, in which case I think we'll be more than prepared.
Woohoo! Unload and show, clear. Slide,
That's a very naked
hammer,
star.
holster. All right, you got the Texas Star! Big high fives! Woo! So are you totally pumped for Area 5 now that you guys have shot your first match?
Yes.
What are you gonna focus on?
I think the mental aspect of it, especially after the first course, it was kind of easy to get frustrated and down on yourself. So pacing yourself and staying in it is really important.
I think those are great things for you to work on, and I think you learned a lot of important lessons today. So good job identifying all those, and I just know you're gonna do awesome at Area 5.
Well, thank you. Will you be at Area 5?
I won't be at Area 5 this year, so you guys are gonna be with Julie, and I know she's gonna keep you guys in line and taken care of, so big group hug before you go. Oh, thank you, thank you. All right, let's go get all our stuff cleaned up and head home.
All right, let's do it.
Next time on Love at First Shot.
We've been training for months at this point, and so like we're here at Sid Richardson. I'm ready to just see what we can do tonight.
Julie is a force of nature. She knew that I was there watching her, and it really, really made me want to continue along this journey.
Getting a CHL was something that my fiance and I have talked about for a while, and I think getting your CHL and learning all the responsibilities that come with it is just something everyone should do.